that's an earthen pond, and you're not going to get this kind of water quality.
How close you can get up and swim right up underneath the waterfalls.
It's got koi, Chinese high-fin shark, sturgeon, some bluegill, and ducks.
All right, so this is pretty cool. This is a neat property, and this is what, 3-year-old rec pond that you put in?
Correct.
All right, let's check out another beautiful Aquascape ecosystem recreation pond. Got here, and I can already say I don't want to leave. That chair right there has my name on it. Look at this. Wow. I love the landscaping here. Look at that duck. Yeah, we're live. Oh, look at that duck.
So we had originally planned to transform the natural pond out here and take that and convert that into a recreational swim pond with a wetland filters and waterfalls in the back. And then we pivoted and decided instead to create a more self-contained recreational pond up right close to the house so that they could enjoy it right from the back porch, off the little patio, coming down with the steps and everything coming down in here. So this feature starts with what we call a negative edge basin, where basically like a giant skimmer, and all the water flows over into here. Debris accumulates in this area, so this is sort of your mechanical filter. And then we also integrated the geothermal from their heating and cooling system, and so that actually tops off the pond, and then the overflow water goes out the little dry, usually dry, sometimes wet stream bed, overflows into the natural pond. And so this is our negative edge skimmer. We have a shallow beach area over there where the little duck is, and then we have the nice steps coming in. We have a bunch of koi in here, and then we have like a shallow wading area over here, and then as it goes out into the darker area, that drops down to 9.5 foot deep. We have a secondary waterfalls coming down here, and then the main filter is back up in here, and that's the wetland filter with the split waterfalls and then a couple of the jump rocks. So let me take you through our stepping stone cross over here. We'll walk you around this side. Got the ducks swimming in here. Nice little sandy beach, all the fish. Got a couple of nice chairs, a little fire pit, and great spot to enjoy some lunch, soak up the sun. And over here, this is kind of cool. Got a high-fin Chinese shark swimming down there. And there's sturgeon in this pond. I don't know if we'll be able to see them in this lighting, but this area right here, if you can see, is about 10 feet deep. So you have this really cool wetland up here, and then the waterfalls coming down. You've got a really cool little old log kind of coming in halfway into the wetland, a little stump. And then we also ran some downspouts down into here so to capture the rainwater from off of the roof. And so this is the main filter for this pond. And then we have another, just to add a little bit more, we have another waterfall, and I'll take you up here. We have a lot of plantings and native growth going on in here, all growing in. And then we have another little head of a stream going down into here. So the biggest challenge with this project was the water table's really high down here, down at the bottom, and let me get over to this side. So what happened when we started digging, especially since we wanted to go down 9 feet deep, over in that deep area, we had groundwater coming in at an excessive high rate. So we had to dig down and put a French drain in just to the outside of that table and chairs. We had put a 12-foot vertical standpipe, 24 inches, and put a sump pit in, and then we run that water, the groundwater, we run that back out into the natural pond out there. So overall, it's probably about 75,000 gallons in this pond. Like I said, it's got koi, Chinese high-fin shark, sturgeon, some bluegill, and ducks. And it's just an absolute gorgeous setting to enjoy this space.
I love how these stairs go right in there, and then just look at how clear that water is. And those fish are so following you around everywhere you go trying to get fed. How cool. He's got his own pet ducks, his own waterfalls. I love the destination rocks that you can go to, just very low profile. And to think that, now that's an earthen pond, and you're not going to get this kind of water quality in an earthen pond. And this is a natural ecosystem filter, but just look at how beautiful that is with the fish swimming around in there. Incredible. incredible. The properties that I get to visit as part of my channel, it's just, we're in the middle of the woods. But what else could you put in here that would have as much interest? Just an absolutely incredible property. But look at this beach area. I mean, you literally can't make this up. So here's an earthen pond right down here. And you can see this is very typical. So it's beautiful. It's nice to look at. I mean, you know, you look right down from the main house and you look across this pond, but it's not engaging. It's something to look at and admire from afar, probably filled with game fish that he can go out there and fish for. But this is engaging. So it's going to have something for the entire family that's in here. And look at how gorgeous this is. It's just spectacular. There's so many things to do. I mean, a recreation pond, you don't just have to swim in it. You could sit by it. You can grill by it. You know, those ducks look like they're literally floating in that water filtered with the wetland filter. Just a magnificent property. I love these flat destination boulders, huge rocks, and then this low profile waterfalls coming in. And this is the art, you know, finding a rock like that and, you know, being able to have it so that the water just kind of slowly catches in it. You know, it looks like it's always been here. I am going swimming, folks. No doubt about it. This is someone's yard. Pet ducks, all sorts of cool fish in here. Sturgeon in your own backyard. Are you kidding me? I love the steps coming down right into the water. It's just so inviting. Nice sand beach coming in. Look at that beautiful waterfalls over there. It's a little personal paradise.
We have the nice natural earth bottom pond over on this side, and swing this thing around and here's some nice recreational ponds. One of the challenges we had on building this pond, since it's 9 feet deep, with the earthen bottom pond being this close, we were hitting a lot of groundwater, and it's pretty much all pure sand, and it was a very steep slope going up to the house. So with pure sand just caving in, one of the problems we had was a lot of groundwater, so we had to dig an extremely big trench and trench it out and put a tile in to get all that groundwater. So the excavation was definitely a challenge for us, and as long as with the far side of the pond, with the hill being that steep, it was hard to get machinery up on the hillside, but we managed to get it done. One nice thing I like about this is how close you can get up and swim right up underneath the waterfalls, which is really cool. You can see what Greg's doing over there. Sit down and just let it relax and fall over your shoulders.
We have been touring water features all day, but to actually get in and swim in one, this is good. You know, I feel clean. I love it. This is what living the Aquascape lifestyle is all about. It's having a recreation pond that if you want to, you can get in. If you're interested in having your own Aquascape ecosystem recreation pond, check out the link below to see other certified Aquascape conduit built water features all over the world. I love my job.